What you got there?
A turtle, a Foot Clan headband.
Not hanging out with that ginger, are you?
Oh yeah, he's a cool kid. We get along.
What about Sam Rockwell? You hanging out with Sam Rockwell in the sewers by the docks?
Yep.
All right. Well,
smoking cigars, cigarettes, everything.
Oh my! No
What
rules,
are you gonna
right?
do? What are you gonna do?
You kids, you stealing money. You don't care. You just do whatever you want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I got Storm. Gonna open her later. You know, I was gonna cancel it. Forgot to. Now it's mine. So, what are you gonna do?
Well, yeah, and you were only gonna cancel it because you're gonna rebuy it with like the Hasbro Pulse Premium membership. So it's like either way, you're gonna get it.
That's true. Yeah, it wasn't like I didn't want it. It was just that I got it now. So whatever. All right. Well, big week. Last episode, I don't know if you watched it, but I said Comic-Con was that weekend.
Yeah, I saw you put that Parks and Rec. It was good. That was funny. I did see that.
I was wrong. So, but this weekend is Comic-Con. We had our first day of reveals and stuff. And with Comic-Con comes just a lot of stuff. Josh was joking, saying that he hates Comic-Con because it's so much stuff.
No. I don't hate it because it's so much stuff. I hate it because the SDC exclusives that I can't get.
Oh,
that's why. No, I love the reveals. I love the stuff. Love to see new toys, even though, like, you know, you're not going to buy everything. It's just cool to see new product. But just the SDCs kill me sometimes.
And with Comic-Con being like canceled due to the pandemic, last year it was all just online. You could just pick them up online, huh?
Yeah, I got them all. Like, I got every single one. I got like the G.I. Joe, the Marvel Legend, the Black Series. I got them all.
Yeah, and now this year they're back. Can't get it.
Yeah, no, they're going to be hard to get.
All right. Let's go ahead and start. First up, we have some NECA stuff to talk about. And this first one's like, I never in my wildest dreams or ever would have thought that this would have been made into an action figure, but now that it is, I definitely need to get it. We have the
dinosaurs
from Dinosaurs, which is like an early 90s costume rip-off of The Simpsons, basically.
Ain't no rip-off. This is an Jim Henson masterpiece. Ain't no rip-off. No, this show is a masterpiece.
You have Maggie, you have Bart, Lisa, and they almost have the exact same hair, and Marge. You're telling me it's a dinosaur?
Jim Henson masterpiece.
All right,
Jim Henson Studios masterpiece.
I loved watching this show as a kid, and to see that freaking baby, not the mama, is pretty cool. And I also like how his fingers, that molding of his fingers, that is how he held his fingers in the show. Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to talk to my boss. He's the worst. Oh, you know, like that. They captured it so well. But hopefully, like, we get the whole family. That's all I would want. I would just.
Of course, we are, and of course, like limited articulation, but it's like the puppets didn't move that well, anyways.
Yeah. Like,
and this is more just about like the sculpt, and the sculpt is spot on for me. So these are like a little bit more statuesque, but oh man, these look good. They look perfect. They almost look like they just look so perfect, like the TMNT original movie Turtles, just the four. Like that's how they look like to me. They just look like they almost could be like 1/6 scale with how much detail they have, especially like those turtles, you know.
They didn't put them in 1/6, or they put them in 1/4 scale, huh? But yeah, this is really cool. I think we both agree this is going to be a buy. That's definitely a buy. All right, next up we have Thracula from the Monster Universe. Now, you said that you weren't too excited about this one. I don't pick up this line. I think they're cool, but I was never into like horror movie icons and all that Monster Universe stuff.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just, it's not that exciting. Like the Mummy one is cool. Like the Frankenstein one's cool, but I don't know. This Dracula guy, I'm not feeling him too much. But I mean, if he ever goes on sale, you know, just to fill out your Halloween shelf. I don't know. That's what I like to do. I like to when it's Halloween time, I like to put a bunch of like Halloween toys around.
It's cool. Set your decorations up. You know?
This is good, for that, for decoration.
Yeah, so cool. It looks like a cloth cape, which is cool. But yeah, again, I think we were talking about this earlier, though. It's just like your price point is for NECA is kind of starting to seem more worth it. Whereas Marvel Legends and the Hasbro team, they're picking up their price point, but they're not really adding anything.
That's just what I was like. I was literally just thinking about that. Like,
yeah,
I was literally thinking about that. I was thinking about how like my relationship with all the companies, and when it's like Marvel Legends Black Series, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. But then like NECA, I think they're at a perfect price point where they're like $30, $33, $35. So we're like, they can add so much more value because they're at that $30. Well, it's like a little bit more expensive than a Marvel Legends or a Black Series. They add so much more accessories, way better paint, way better sculpt. And yeah, the articulation is not always there because it's not, but it doesn't need it because they don't do like superhero characters. So you're not going to be doing crazy poses.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, they're starting to get a little more friendlier. But yeah, there's Dracula. Next up, we have more Dracula. Comes with a coffin.
Who knows? I don't know if that coffin's gonna come with that. If it does, the price is probably gonna be $40.
Maybe it's an ultimate.
Yeah, or sometimes they just like remember when we did like the Van Helsing Splinter. He had like a bunch of stuff around him, and it didn't come with the video, so it might not be included. Yeah.
But all right, and then next up, what we got is the Mirage Tmnt NECA figures. These are like you notice they're all having the same red hairband because in the books they all had red. I mean, they're all black and white, but when they were colored, they were all the same. The only thing that differentiated them was their weapons, basically. So, I think these would be cool. They look kind of chunkier and thicker.
Yeah, almost like the Last Ronin style. That's how they kind of are.
Yeah, it looks like the Last Ronin, but I do like this, I guess, the cartoonifying or the comicifying of the shell, all the cross hatching and stuff that they're getting. Looks cool.
No, but that dinosaur, that Triceraton, I gotta get that one. The turtles are past for me, but that Triceraton, jeez,
it's a big boy, and yeah, that sculpt and the paint apps look really, really good on it. But yeah, really cool. Coming from NECA, so we can expect probably that same price point. Triceraton, of course, would be a big boy, but yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I wasn't expecting a Mirage one. I'd like to see them do like one of their first appearances in the first turtle books, because their shape and their form is so much different. Like they're almost like scrawny.
They're skinny, they're way skinny.
Yeah. So, but really cool. And throughout today's show, we will be having like San Diego Comic-Con booth photos as well as official pictures, so get a little bit of both. All right, next up we got McFarlane. Todd the Allfather, what's he got for us today? He's got Bane. This looks great.
Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is like a definitive Bane.
This is the one that breaks Batman.
The proportions look right. It is going to be a mega fig, so it's going to be the $40 price point. But no, that's right, because he's going to be huge.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, the mask, the venom that's flowing through him. All he's missing is a little teddy bear, Osito, and that would be perfect, because the previous Bane that we got is too wide, right? He's just
but it's accurate to that
right. His
comic,
line. That comic, that storyline. And
the head is way small now.
It's cool to get this one. Just beefy boy, but super excited for this one. All right, next up we have Talon. Last week we talked about the Court of Owls Batman. Remember, it was just like kind of a basic looking Batman with gauntlets. This, from that storyline, we get the main antagonist from there, Talon, and this guy looks good. I like him. I like how the suit looks on him. Those little kunais that he's got wrapped around him.
Yeah, me too. I really like the design, and I think that's just probably just like the comic artist.
That's 100% the comic.
Because Todd always knocks the sculpt, and he always knocks the accuracy out of the parts. Honestly, for me, it just depends if I like the design, and I love this like owl guy. Court of Owls. That's the reason people like that story so much, right? So, but yeah, this looks great. Crushing it. Next up, we have
I believe this is now a speeding. It's from a storyline called Superman Speeding Bullets. It's a Batman, different take on him. I like the mask looks cool.
That's what I was just gonna say that. I was like, it's another Batman, but I need this Batman just because that mask. I love that way that looks, and it's just different enough where it's like, I can justify it.
Yeah, no, it looks good. I feel like those boots are reused, but I'm not sure. But
I mean, probably the thighs are reused, the legs, yeah, but it makes sense.
But yeah, it looks like another cool Batman.
If Todd ever uses anything, I let it slide because he uses like nothing.
Yeah. And then we have Atrocitus. This is like a weird mashup of Atrocitus from that Darkest Build-A-Figure wave.
Yeah.
This weird storyline, it's the Dark Knight death metal. It's the death metal version of everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's the Death Metal Knights or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. But it's a mashup of Atrocitus and Batman, and they team up with the Joker who laughs.
Oh yeah.
Or the Batman who laughs. Sorry.
Yeah, because he had the lantern too in that one.
So kind of a weird mashup. But that bat face is ugly. He's mean looking. Like no nose. I feel like his nose is disappearing. He's super squared out.
Yeah, good expression.
Yeah, definitely good. All right, next up we have some type of I can't remember what it's called. But it's a Venom Spawn, like Hell Spawn or something. I just liked it because of all the tendrils that are coming out of it. Really cool, just like gooey guy. But I bet we could see some customization with this for a Venom or a Carnage figure.
Yeah, it's hard to see right now what's even there though.
Yeah,
just like a tease.
Articulation is, but really cool, just cool looking. All right, let's jump into some GI Joes. We are cruising. There's a lot, so don't worry. First, we have
Mindbender.
Dr. Mindbender. This is San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, right?
Yep. And it's like $43 or $42, so rip off. So can you imagine, look at the accessories that it comes with. Is that a $20 extra worth? Heck no. I think you guys are out of their mind.
I think if they added that table that we saw in the promo pics, or that operating table, then maybe. But yeah, not a lot here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you're
I feel like even if I had access to this, even if it wasn't sold out and it was available right now on Hasbro Pulse, I still wouldn't buy it.
Okay.
Because I feel like, and even then, because you're just buying the pretty box, and they'll probably just release they'll probably release a less expensive version down the line. I guarantee it.
So far, they have with these Comic-Cons, right? For GI Joe. They did Zartan.
Yeah. Well, the thing is though, with those, the original release was already released. They did another version of Cobra Commander, the Supreme Cobra Commander, but we already had a Cobra Commander, and we already had Zartan when that SDCC Zartan came out, or the Hascon Zartan came out. But so I think that's why people are clamoring for this, because we don't even have a version of him in the main line. But I bet that he'll get released in the main line.
Yeah, with just maybe his guns, right?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, cool. All right, next up, Storm Shadow on the retro carded line. We did talk about this a couple weeks back, but it's cool to just get the actual packaging and actual figure instead of just the renders.
And these are for pre-order right now. They just went up for pre-order today. And the whole line is Walmart exclusive. Then $25.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I just think this one is so clean. You could just use it for ninja customs, and you could paint any color you want.
Yeah, this is a. I think they did a great job on that retro body. I love the classic feel of it because it is so classic ninja. It looks great, even with bows and arrows. It's good.
And kind of to go along with this, they did share the news, the Hasbro team, that they're gonna keep all retro cards and vintage collection bubbles.
That's true. Yes.
So this retro line is gonna keep going. It's not gonna change midway, which would screw people's collections.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I was reading their PR response on that was the packaging. When you buy these types of toys, the packaging is part of the experience.
It's what you're paying for, yeah. Because we already have this figure,
Yeah, just on the retro card now. Yeah, and so yeah, I think it's a smart move. People are wondering what if we hadn't complained? What if like the community didn't say, well, what about us? What about our, the inbox collectors? What about us?
Mm-hmm.
And then like because we spoke up, that's why they changed it. But like people who work at Hasbro on these lines are also collectors. Like,
yeah, I thought maybe the retro lines could get canned like for plastic free, but I thought for sure Vintage Collection would never. Like I was like, no way they're gonna do that, because that's been going on for so long like that. Like in the 90s and the 80s, yeah.
The Vintage Collection is meant to be that way, and would, yeah, if they change that would be terrible on their
especially because like majority of the people that collect those never open their toys, because they're not even that fun to play with to begin with, and so it's like they just keep them on card.
Articulation,
yeah.
But we have to remember that people who work at Hasbro, who work on these toy lines, are also collectors, and some of them are probably in box, and some of them are probably out of box. Like it wasn't just us changing their minds. I think it was always gonna be that way, because there's people on the team that build these figures and make these figures and design these figures that are like that. So, but it's just cool to get that confirmation.
Good news for them, we can care less. We're open box, but good news for the inbox.
Good news for them. All right, next up, Zartan, the belly shirt midriff bearing boy. Hey. He looks cool. This again, Joe's knocked it out of the park with their armor. It's so nice, so clean. I love it. It looks good.
And there's even like you see the pegs on the backpack. You could attach like both guns there, like you can carry it in the backpack perfectly. And it's nice, yeah.
Yeah, they can put it on his belt too. But
yeah, I don't know. I have the original Zartan, but I don't know. That bluish purple color looks better, I feel like, than the original mainline release. Looks good. It looks good, yeah.
Yeah, this one looks way good. Okay, I think that's it for Joe's. Now we're heading into Transformers.
And there's a ton of Transformers.
We have a lot because they did do a live stream product reveal like from Comic-Con, and so there's a lot that we have here. But let's get into it. First up, we have this Shattered Glass. Now, I put this one in just because, for whatever reason, I'm really digging the mashups. I like that you can combine two of them to make a cool, bigger one.
Oh, yeah. Like the pterodactyl turns into her axe.
Yeah. So I love these types of Transformers. I think that's really, really cool when they can make
that's how all the Micromasters are. They'll turn into like little turrets or just like arm guns, like weapons, shields. There's one that turns into like a shield.
Devastator vibes,
And so this one is just a repaint of RC, and then this one's at like the $25 price point as well.
Okay. Next up, we have what we got here.
Oh wait, no, that one's probably actually more because it comes with the pterodactyl. That was probably maybe a 31. Actually, I don't think they showed the price for this one actually.
Oh, okay.
But for sure more than 25.
For sure more, yeah, because you're getting two.
Yeah.
All right, next up, who we got here? I love the yellow, orange, red squares on the side of the alt mode or the vehicle mode. That is sick. It's a big old Jeep. Gives some big 80 vibes here. Yeah.
This one is going to be a fan channel exclusive. Okay. And so we're getting like the one-offs off because this one's not in the main line. And usually with the fan channels, they were already rocking in those brown boxes. I don't know if you ever saw them. Like they were already, you can never see them what's inside. It's like just a brown box.
All decoed out with Transformer.
And so this dude, he's also $25. His name is Breaker, but we've gotten this mold before. It's just new colors, so nothing too crazy.
These colors are cool. Those colors. All right. Next up, we have. This is how they always come in. It's just decoed.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they were the first ones to do the no plastic. Because I remember I was telling you like, Fortnite. Yeah. I was like, Fortnite did it, and then you told me, no, Transformers was doing it before.
Yeah, that's how I picked up Cheetor
with the fan channel. With the fan channel ones, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, who we got here? I like the vehicle mode.
Yeah, this is Blur. The only thing with this is like we just got this guy in like maybe a previous wave. But this is just like there's a couple new pieces. Like it looks like maybe the shoulders, the head. Okay. But beyond that, it's just like we just got this guy. but he's just, I think, from a different iteration of him. Because the blur that his name's Blur, but the blur that we got was from the Transformers movie. And then this one, I'm not sure where this one's from, but it's another iteration of him. So not too exciting for me.
Different. Okay.
Yeah.
There's Blur. I do like the baby blues though in this. The blue tones in this. This is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I picked up Blur, but
but yeah, this is more of that paperless or plastic. Sorry, not paperless, plastic.
Yeah, this is the first time we're seeing like this new. It's like, and then they're completely different because before they were used to have the Transformers where they're
vertical.
Yeah, one side was vertical and they completely switched it up now. Like these are like little boxes.
Yeah.
So this is something new.
Cheaper, to get it into a straight box instead of adding.
Yeah. Yeah. And this guy is at the $25 price point as well.
Okay. Looks like Diaclone we got here. Universe Burnout. Looks like a little hatchback.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy also is $25, but I don't know. I feel like this mold, at least for me, I don't think I've seen this. I could be wrong, but I think this is new.
Okay. I don't know. I don't follow it too well, but from the ones we have talked about, I haven't seen this hatchback.
Yeah, I think this is new. So at least it's a new vehicle. Little hatchback. Yeah, it looks good.
I'm trying to figure out where.
Do you know what it actually is?
What is it?
I know what it is.
What?
I think this might be a reuse of the Jurassic Park Jeep.
Jeep?
Yeah. I think that's what this is, maybe.
Wow.
Could be.
That's good. That's cool that how just like
it's hard to tell.
Paint.
Yeah.
I like that. It really distinguishes them, even if it is reuse.
That's good. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
But I like the eyes. I don't know. I'm thinking their eyes on the shoulder pad, on the shoulders. In his
They're not eyes, but they look like it.
They look like eyes.
They look like it, yeah.
All right, so Diaclone, Universe Burnout. 500 collection. Next up, who's this little guy?
This guy, dude. Look how sick this guy is. I was just talking about Nah. We opened Nah. We played with Nah before. I love these little short and stocky dudes. And this alt mode, a freaking mine. Nah, it's not a mine. It's like a little car that it's like a little vehicle, but it looks like a mine to me. Like, how sick is this guy? This guy is my favorite from all the Transformers reveals. $25 price point, but yeah, he just reminds me of Nah, and he's so cool.
I do like the legs are really, really plain, but his upper, if they would have had that yellow throughout his legs that's on his arms, that would have been sick. But, yeah, I like the upper body of it. His gun looks cool too.
Yeah, it's got like some flap, like a reader or something. Yeah, like a computer. Yeah. So yeah, Cosmos, dude. He's an Autobot. He's sick.
Autobot Cosmos
turns into a freaking mine. Boom! He just explodes other people. Boom! Yeah, kills himself.
Chiatsu.
Exactly. You need one of those guys on your team.
You always need a Chiatsu. All right, who we got here?
We got Road Rocket, and it's just another repaint of RC. This is the second one. Well, RC Prime. So because there's the RC
it's thinner.
Because there's the original RC, which is like the pink one, but in RC Prime, RC's blue, a blue bike. Okay. So yeah, this is just, and it's same thing. It's like it's the same parts as the freaking hot rod bike we just showed.
I like the clear things on its arms. Those are cool.
Yeah, like bubble fields. Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, that's cool looking. All right.
And then, yeah, again, $25. All these have been $25 so far.
Road Rocket. The bikes look cool though. I do like the bikes.
They do look cool. They look good. Yeah, especially because it's like just something different. Because we haven't gotten very many bikes. I think this is maybe the third, which they've all been RC body mold, but this is only the third bike we've got.
They look good in their vehicle mode. All right, who we got here? The Lambo Police Car.
Yeah, Diaclone Lambo Police Car. This is a mold that we've gotten in the very first wave of Transformers, but really? But it's hard to tell. Like if I didn't play with we've gotten this many times. We've gotten like a blue one, a red one, a yellow one. But it just looks good, like a police Lambo. Yeah.
Police Lambo. That's what they're driving out in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. They are. Yeah, I think this is like I think this is one of the most commonly used molds they've used. This is like the 4th or 5th time.
This is something you'd see in Michael Bay's Transformers.
Lambo Police Car. And again, $25 price point. And I wonder, like, with all these reveals, there's very few that are in the upper echelon, and it's all been $25 price point. And I wonder if that's maybe just like deliberate, where they're thinking like maybe they're thinking about like the economic situation of things, because usually there's more bigger guys, but it's been all 25.
For at least cheaper ones, they'll more likely to get bought.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Diaclone. Whoa, who's this samurai?
Yeah, this one looks good. I don't know. It just looks. It almost looks like a Gundam too. You know, like little fins.
You're right. I didn't even see that. Yeah.
So this is Override, and it's a new mold, new vehicle. Like, it just looks good.
This looks good.
This one makes me excited.
The alt mode is kind of whatever. Or the vehicle mode. Sorry, I don't know. The vehicle mode's okay, but that robot mode, yeah, it's got Gundams, samurai, the big like shoes, Shogun vibes. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah,
and it's good also just to get like a female character, because female characters are rare in the Transformers line at least. So yeah, Override's sick.
Cool. It almost the vehicle mode almost reminds you of like a
F1 sports car.
No, like a speed racer car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. But these ones are the bigger ones, so these ones are the $34 price point now.
Oh, okay. Right.
So this one is large.
Class.
Yeah, exactly, Voyager class. Yep.
Okay.
And then we have another Voyager class. This one we've also gotten. This is the third time we've gotten a red one. We've gotten an orange one. I think we've even got a yellow one. We've a green one. So yeah, mustard, relish, everything, ketchup, everything, mayo.
Everything for your hot dog.
This one is Road Hauler. For me, if it weren't for that screaming head, I would pass it just because I have this mold already. But that something with that screaming head makes me want to get this one.
He's dying. I feel like he's about to get blasted.
That hit is so good. I don't know. Something. It's just like the just that we never get like Transformers with that emotion usually.
Yeah,
so
like it's usually like just not even a mouth. Not even a mouth.
Not even a mouth. Yeah, exactly.
Just like it is interesting. Maybe they'll start doing that more.
Yeah, I need that head, so I got to get this guy.
All right, Road Hauler, and he's screaming on the picture too.
Yeah. So $34, another Voyager.
He's running away from something. That's what he's doing.
Megatron.
Ooh.
And then here's our one and only leader class. But
dang.
I don't know. Yeah, those colors look good on Optimus. I just wish it was a Voyager class price. Like I could do without the tank, but whatever.
I think it looks good. Dude, this is like DJ Optimus Prime. He's got his speakers out. He's got his light sword going.
Yeah, the color scheme looks good. Like the pink, it's like a cyberpunk synthwave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely the vibes.
And those shoulders, we've seen those with Ultra Magnus, so you can remove those and just have like a clean looking Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Almost like an Nemesis Prime, because Nemesis Prime is just Optimus Prime that's black. And so these used to be 50, and now with the adjusted price, these are 56.
Oh.
So they're crazy. It's crazy high.
$60?
Yeah, but if you go to the next slide, the tank, the semi-truck tank does have like, I guess, a play feature if you want, but to me that's not really that good.
Oh man. Yeah, like if that tank like somehow transformed onto Optimus, then yeah, I'm down. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, 56 is way, especially because it's like I said, it's just the Optimus Prime repainted.
It's just the Prime, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Scourge. Wow. Okay, that's crazy.
Universe Scourge. Yep.
Leader class. And who we got here?
Okay, this is the
Pterodon.
Pterosaur. Okay, so we got two retro carded reveals. These are the Beast Wars retro cards, and these ones are going to be exclusive to Walmart.
Okay.
And these ones,
Pterosaur.
then I picked up a couple of I picked up because these went hardcore sell the first wave. Like they were giving them away. They were giving these away. They have limited articulation, and they're more clunky, and it's on purpose, because they want to be more vintage.
Retro,
Exactly, like they want that retro feel, and so their transformations and alt modes are a little bit more clunky. And this one is $25.
Okay. Pterosaur.
And then we have one more stuff. Yeah. We have one more. This guy, I don't know. This guy, cool. I love this guy. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. I absolutely love this guy. His name's Retrax, and just like he's like a.
It's just like
a pod.
Trilobite, like an old bug.
He's just a pod dude, and he is retro, but he doesn't even look that retro. It
might be his size, but I don't know.
He also is the $25 price point.
His paint apps are solid in the bug mode.
Like you want Pterosaur or Retrax? Retrax all day.
Retrax, easy, yeah. It looks good. All right. Yeah, it looks good. Retrax. I like that bug. Whoa.
This is the last Transformers we have.
What we got here?
Maverick, dude. His name's Maverick.
Oh damn, yeah, it's this Maverick's helmet. And you get a little bike, you get a little motorcycle.
You get a little bike, yep. So yeah, this one is like another mashup, and they've been doing really good with these mashups. I don't know, this does it for me, especially because like I told you, this is the movie of the year.
Right, yes.
So this gets me.
Maverick, wow, that's cool that they give him the helmet.
I know, the little bike, yeah, and this one is $45.
Okay. Whew. Okay, this looked too white, but looking at it in the package, it's got that good gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, these mashups, they've been crushing it. The X-Jet, the Jurassic Park one.
And who would have thought Top Gun now?
Who would have thought, man?
I know they did Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, everything.
I mean, this is in that like 80s, time frame.
Something I hope we get would be like a Mystery Machine Transformer.
Whoa.
Like a Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. That'd be sick for me. I would get that.
Oh, we also got that Tonkinator too.
Tonkinator's too big though. I saw it, I was like, way too expensive.
But I mean, they're crushing it with the mashups.
Tonkinator was cool. It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. They're killing it. They have good ideas, yeah.
All right, Top Gun Maverick. Oh man, Transformers. That is cool. And even that, like the jet mode, that's such a classic jet. All right, and then we have a little bit from Power Rangers Lightning Collection. We got the metallic Tommy White Ranger. Now, that head sculpt, I don't see Jason in it, but yeah, it's just keep his helmet on.
No, it's bad. Like, and especially because I feel like that's the selling point for these figures, just because we've gotten the regular release, we've gotten the sparkly edition. Now this is the metallic edition, and the head sculpt flopped for me.
Oh yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, but I think just for new collectors, if you can't find on eBay, I guess, then there's this, because the metallic, it's not that noticeable.
I mean, it kind of looks cool on the White Ranger here.
Yeah, it does. It's like a pearlescent.
Yeah, it's got
like a pearl.
Translucent. It looks cool. All right, yeah, and I think that's all we have. That Dragon Dagger though is sick. Like just as an aesthetic vibe, man. Oh, dude. So Apex right now, Apex Legend has a anime crossover event going on, where you can get like a Naruto skin for one of the characters, a Luffy skin for one of the characters.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Evangelion Unit 0 skin and a
hey, don't be spending no money.
And a Deku skin.
Oh, nice.
But when I was playing, one of my teammates came in as one of the characters, Seer, but he was the Green Ranger. Like he had the upper armor, the like helmet visor. It was just like a Green Ranger mashup. I haven't played it in a while, so that's why I missed kind of a lot of things. But it was just cool to see that they did a Power Rangers mashup.
Yeah.
Right,
and with that though, that one I think is I think it's some sort of exclusive. I think it's on Pulse now, so it might be a Pulse exclusive. So because of that, it's $28.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're crazy. I'm pretty sure you can probably find the original one cheaper on eBay.
They're getting wild with those prices. Let's go into Marvel Legends, who's even crazier with their prices. We got the comic version, or animated version with the cell shading of Spider-Man. Lighter blues, lighter reds, and that cell shading.
I like a new eyes too. It's different eyes.
Different eyes, yeah. He looks thicker for some reason. Maybe it's because like the middle.
I think it's the paint job. I think it's the blue comes in more.
Yeah, he looks like a bigger boy.
But yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same body mold as the Spider-Man. You get just web effects. Which
this one Walmart exclusive, $25. It like sold out in like a minute. So, and I can guarantee you, if you didn't get it in that minute, you're not gonna get it. No, really. Like, think about the way the first one went.
Yeah, the first one.
This one is long gone. You're gonna have to get this on eBay.
All right, and then, yeah. So that was cool. Got a cool reveal by Toy Shiz. Got to have that exclusive reveal, but animated Spider-Man, and then they also did
cell shaded.
Yeah, cell shaded. Yes, cell shaded. And if you have that cell shaded Venom, ooh.
Honestly, that's what I can't even tell it's cell shaded, huh? You literally can't even notice.
It's so small. Like, it's literally right here on the inside leg.
Yeah. Like, if you have the original retro Spider-Man, you don't need this for the original.
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. You don't need this one. All right, let's move on to the HasLab. They did a cool unboxing video. Dwight and Ryan brought it out, did some poses, showed off all the figures, the head, the battery. They also said that on the back of the Galactus box, it's just like a planetary space thing that you can use as a display as a dial background for your Galactus. But man, this thing he's a big boy, and just seeing him in hand was kind of cool. So
yeah, he's really awesome, and I like that to finally see a color rendition of the artwork, because when the HasLab was starting, all the backers could vote on the artwork, and so like they have this artist just sketch in pencil like 3 drawings, and everybody voted on just like 3 sketches, and this was the sketch that won. So actually, this is the first time we see like a fully rendered, fully colored version of it.
That's cool. Yeah, they were talking about how when the artist was doing this design, he said that since Galactus is so big, he has to treat Galactus as more of a background, even though he's the main character. But since he's so big, you have to put him in the background. I think they did a great job. On the art. So
yeah, especially showcasing the 3 figures.
Yeah, Frankie, Silver Surfer, and Morg. But yeah, Frankie looks great. That base, that flame base, is so awesome.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. But
yeah, and the Morg, I love the Morg guy. That guy's cool.
He's a big boy. But yeah, we should be getting these end of the year, they said.
End of the year? Okay.
Yeah, December. So
Christmas present.
A big one. All right, let's jump into Black Series. Not a lot of reveals. Probably we'll get some later this week. But the one thing they did kind of bring up is the mainline stuff is moving to the plastic-free packaging. Kind of like the Storm, the X-Men stuff. You don't see anything. Just a picture of the figure. One thing I've been noticing from the community is that some people, since it's in box like this, there's no way to like do a visual check. And someone I saw got the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man 2-pack, and instead of getting the accessory set for MJ and for Spider-Man, they got 2 sets of accessories for MJ. So it duplicated that thing, since they can't really check that. It's all just goes into a little paper bag, and then it gets sent out. There's also people that are saying that the butterfly joint inside of the Spider-Man was flipped, and since you're putting it in a box, there's no way to check. I don't know like what their QC process is, but we might be getting more QC issues due to this packaging. Yeah,
there's just so many problems that arise with this. Like you said, I don't know, like we don't know the back end, but I'm sure there's going to be some more QC issues. Of course, we've been dealing with figure swappers even with window packaging.
Yeah.
Target employees just don't know jack, and so like
they don't.
Okay, those boys who were doing it on the blister pack, those guys are wild, dude. Those guys. Those
They're
guys
doing
are wild.
surgery out there, dude.
No,
They're doing
yeah, those
surgery.
guys are crazy, man. I wouldn't.
The
No,
heat going
that's
out.
crazy. No way. And so, and not just that, but for me, I always check for the best paint apps. I always check for the because Stormtrooper doesn't matter, but when it
Right.
comes to the characters, I always check the 3D face print, and I
There's
always
even-
because sometimes the 3D face prints are a little off center.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, like a lot of them, and so I always try to pick the best one.
I think
And so that just screws me over.
That's also part of the hunting process, right? Like it's cool to find a figure in the store and then like get a look at it and then compare it to it. Like that's
I always do
something-
that. I grab
like,
them all.
way back when I was collecting Pacific Rim figures. I'd go down to Hammond Toys and just pick out the two, knife heads. Okay, which one has better paint apps here? Like that's part of the experience, and so they are taking that away from us. And now it's more like a, oh, it's there. I got to get it. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see. But that's all they have for Black Series. Do we have some couple imports here? We got an SH figure outs. Majin Buu. I love that. I mean, what other pose do you put this guy in, right? What other pose? Oh, this the piggy. Yeah, the figure.
I put him pointing, but with the neck tilt. I put him with the neck tilt. Though. I pose him with the neck tilt.
You have to put him with the neck tilt, yeah. But this looks great. Oh my goodness, they do such a good job with these Dragon Ball figures. They've been.
And this is just a re-release, and so it's just for people who don't have it already.
Yeah,
because it is like super expensive on the aftermarket now.
Super expensive right now.
But what sucks is like the Android 16. That's an SDC exclusive, not a re-release. And that's literally the one I don't have. So I was like, why wasn't it swapped,
Yeah, dang. And then we also got figure arts for a
the Elden Ring
figure. This is cool.
I think I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
I love it. It looks good.
It looks so good. It's just that like knight, like just that armor. Go with your Mythic Legions. And he's all black. Yeah, like I haven't played the From Software games. They're too hardcore for me. But I love watching people play like Elden Ring and like this. And so really, really cool to see this figure. But yeah, it looks good. Next up, we got a booth photo here for Kakashi. Yeah, it looks good. We know that they're redoing that online, kind of reviving it.
Yeah, super excited for that. And it does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's new sculpt. It's new sculpt. Yeah, for sure, it's a new sculpt. And it just looks deeper colors. And I just feel like with this body mold, they could reuse this body mold for so many side characters.
Dude, they could
yeah, you could just reuse it because it's just the Jonin body. You just swap the heads. So hopefully we get some stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, I think they retooled the whole thing. Like the articulation is going to be different too. Really cool to see that. We also have the Sentinel figures, Penny Parker and Spider. Now, I did hear a rumor that Hasbro Marvel Legends will be announcing a SPDR Penny Parker 2-pack during this.
Yeah, we'll I hope so. Because honestly, really so. This one is so expensive, and I watched reviews on it. Like I watched 2 or 3 reviews on it, and they were saying it's a terrible figure. Yeah, they said it can't hold its own weight. It can't hold its own weight. The joints are really loose. They just said for a $125 figure, it's a hunk of junk.
Like, yeah, you get a bad figure and then a statue.
Yeah.
What? But it looks like they're doing Spider-Gwen or Gwen Stacy back there with the Spider-Ham that's a little more animated. That's cool. I think that's cool.
And Invisible Miles. I've never seen that either.
Yeah, it's his. Yeah. That reminds me more of the game, but that's cool. Transparent version Miles. But if you pick these up, like if you want to have a full set, there you go. Just missing Black Noir or Spider-Man Noir, not Black.
Yeah. And they're still beautiful. It's just hard to justify because Marvel Legends does a good enough job where it's like,
yeah,
it's hard to justify. But these look amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and the accessories are great on these too. Yeah. All right. That shout out to The Amazing. He's the one that posted this one. I had to pick it up from him. Next, Kotobukiya. How do you say that?
Kotobukiya.
Doing some Fall Guys for us.
I mean, I'm addicted to this game, so I'll have to pick up one. I'll get one for sure.
Yeah, I like the teal and that golden chicken.
It's cool.
But
Yeah, and hopefully there's maybe like some swapping. It looks like there's maybe like you can screw off the top. You see how there's like a seam line and mix and match like the game. Because you know that's
like
the game. You get a bottom and a top. Yeah, bottom and top in the game. And hopefully they come with like game codes, you know, so you get like a item in the game.
Dude, like some Skylander.
Yeah, I know, like or like how Halo, like McFarlane used to do with Halo.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're right.
You get like a little game code
for the armor. Yeah. This is cool. Yeah, we're Fall Guys went free to play, and man, it's been a good couple of, what has it been, a month now? A couple weeks?
3 or 4 weeks.
Game's crushing it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, next up from 1,000 Toys, we have the 1/12 Lobster Johnson. This is from the what's his name, Hopper from Stranger Things, the newer Hellboy, and I'm assuming he's from the comics as well, of course. But that's where I saw him first. But he's just this claw guy, and he kills Nazis and leaves a claw mark on their heads. He looks cool. I think he looks cool in that. Ape Sapien looks good. Your Hellboy, you have a Hellboy, don't you?
I have the Mezco one, but this I would definitely want this one just because the jacket's nice and it's like perfectly from the comic books, like represented, and it would go good with these other two because you know the Mezco. That's the thing about Mezco. Like their whole drawback for me is they just do one and like that's usually it.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it'd be cool to get this, even just Abe and Hellboy.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah.
But these ones, 1,000 Toys is usually pretty expensive. It's probably like 80, 90.
Yeah, for their 1/12 stuff. I know their bigger stuff is way expensive. All right, Mezco, let's jump into it. This thing is sick, dude. This Krieg or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Kriegs.
Krieg. Man, they've been crushing it.
And I mean, like they've been using this cable body for so long now. The only thing that's different with this one is that it's a new helmet, plus they added like wings.
Looks good.
But it's like even the same blue head that came with all the Kriegs.
Yeah. That lights up. But yeah, looks great. Black Krieg and that cloak.
Yeah, the leather cloak is cool. Man. And yeah, we've basically gotten even this helmet with the wings before with the yellow one. And I even prefer the yellow one because it's like more like a bee.
Yeah. This black one though, man, there's something about it. It's cool. These Krieg figures, yeah, they've been doing a really good job with those. I like it. Yeah, I know it's just a repaint, but they're just so nice. Well,
yeah, and this is a SDCC exclusive, so it's like
okay.
It's kind of, you know, you want that, so it's like an easy repaint so people don't feel left out. But because of that, they like charge it's like $112, something like that. So it's a crazy price. Yeah.
It's like some of that. And this is like just their line of toys. It's not even a property.
Yeah, exactly. It's Rebel Society. But yeah, usually Kriegs are like 75. You could like 75, 95. But I think just because this one's SDCC.
Right. All right. And the next up, they announced their Wolverine. It does come with a base that lights
they screwed us with that. They screwed us with that base.
Yeah, it brings up the price a lot.
Yeah, I would have got this one if it weren't for that dumb base.
Yeah. So, but you get the like kitty cat version of Wolverine head sculpt.
Yeah, that's a lot of heads.
But yeah, like I like the effects too, the claw effects. I think that's something that I wish Marvel Legends would give us. But different belts, different buckles, like you can really just make your version of Wolverine that you want with this one.
That's true. There is a ton of stuff. So yeah, I mean, the price is not that bad actually. Seeing that many heads, actually, it's like what, 7 heads.
Yeah. And then
the cowl,
the base.
And it lights up.
It's sick.
It is sick.
Sentinels.
You know, I always wanted to get the Toy Biz Marvel Legends, the original ones. They had like a Build-A-Figure but Sentinel bases, and so all the X-Men figures came with Sentinel bases. I don't know if you ever saw them, but I like when you go to like vintage shops, I always want to pick them up because like they just have like the loose Sentinel pieces, and so that's what this kind of reminds me of back in the old days.
This is cool though, and yeah, Except we have Mythic Legends. We got
Oh, yeah, and that one is like $150.
Right. This
Like
is the
155. And the light up feature, that's what it is. They always do that.
Yeah, they do. Next up, we got some All-Star 5+ wave from Mythic Legends. They've been just announcing these figures one after another. We got a goblin here.
And look, first time goblin with cloth goods, man. These guys too. These guys are just adding value on top of value. Like they're doing so much cloth goods, and not just that, they're wired. It's all wired.
Oh wow.
And remember I told you before they hired like somebody from the customizing community to do them all. And so like this dude's like an expert. So they outsourced it. They're like, that's not our expertise. We'll just hire somebody from the community to do it.
And then they get more good products and they can put them on more figures.
Exactly. And especially because like the original price point was $35, right? And they only hiked it up $2. It's only $37 for like their new price point, right? And so $2, the cloth goods pays for that. It's literally, to me, it's like the same price it's always been.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a huge upgrade to any cloth.
And Mythic Legions, my favorite faction is goblins, and so just get another goblin. We haven't gotten a goblin in a long time, and his face looks good.
And he's like a mage. It looks like.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you're right. And like a wizard goblin. Yeah,
that's really cool. And who we have here?
Just like an elf ranger.
Elven wood elf ranger knight. Oh, he's part of like that wood wave, huh? They're adding to that. Remember that elk that they did?
Oh, he's part of the Xylonis flock faction, but it's part of this wave. But yeah, that was a wave, and like that is she's like a deer girl. Her name is Xylana, and like everybody from the forest like serves her in the mythos, right? It's like there's like elves, like little woodland creatures. It's a cool faction.
It looks like a cool faction. I like the coloring, but yeah, just that knight archer. That shield looks amazing.
And it comes with 4 head sculpts. It comes with the 2 helmets, and then a white skinned elf, and then a green skinned elf head. But I didn't get the green skinned elf head, but it does come with a green skinned elf head.
That's cool. So you can again just pick and choose what you want.
Well, actually, no. Actually, maybe.
Do you think
maybe is the? That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm wrong. This is actually the first time we've seen that. We've never gotten an articulated helmet. I don't think.
It looks like it.
It is. That must mean the other one is the green elf.
Okay, yes. So the one with the 2 eyes instead of the slit or the single.
Yeah. Okay, so it's actually only 2 heads then. It's 2 heads, but just 4. I guess
that's cool.
4 looks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's way cool. All right. That brings us to the end here. Lots of new stuff. We'll see what the rest of the weekend brings. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for the Marvel Legends stuff. I know there's some rumors out there, but we'll see what happens.
I know it's only been 1 day, and you know me, I'm waiting for the Black Series stuff. We just got the freaking packaging.
The packaging, yeah.
So I'm hoping like some more Obi-Wan stuff. Hoping for a Bistan and Pow. Give us some more Rogue One characters. They would never. They'll
never do that. I know Andor's coming up, so they'll probably do some Andor stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But yeah, we'll see. We got the whole rest of the weekend to find out what's going down. And we'll be back, and we'll try and get all those collected for you guys. We'll talk about it. We also we did a stop motion on our channel on Instagram. Check us out there. Links in our YouTube channel. Check it out. See what you guys think. Tell us, do we need to do a better job? Do we need to do a worse job? Make you feel better about your own stop motion.
We also changed your name, right? Did we talk about that last time or no?
No, this would be the first video. Yeah, we should talk about that. Yeah, we did change the name. We used to be 99 and 1 collectors. We were just getting a lot of issues. Josh brought up that there's a lot of room for variation with the way people spell 99. Are you spelling it out? Are you just writing the number 99 and 1, or is it N1 like the letter N? Is it the symbol and? Just a lot of confusion. And so due to that, we have changed, and maybe you've seen them around, but we have changed to the Collecting Brothers. There are some other names we were kind of playing around with, but we figured with the collecting brothers, that kind of gets to the point of who we are, right? It's just me and Josh. We're brothers, two brown brothers, just talking toys. And I think it's really simple, spot on. Not a lot of room, no numbers, no hands.
Yeah,
just the collecting brothers. So look out for us. I'll be wearing a Casey Jones mask. Josh is in the Stormtrooper helmet. But yeah, we'll see you guys. That'll be our new names. Look out for us. Yeah, check us out on Instagram and YouTube. That's currently what we have. And comment what you think Marvel Legends are going to be releasing this weekend, or maybe if you like Star Wars, let us know what you want. Josh wants that Pow and Bistan.
Oh, Bistan, yeah.
What do you guys want? So let us know in the comments, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.
See you guys.